I'm just trying to document parts of my life before it disappears. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 𝒂𝒉𝒂𝒕𝒔입니다. And I'm trying to teach myself how to speak Korean. Why, you may ask? Because I'm trying to restore my ability to learn, and also it is something unexpected but expected of me. So around this time last year, I developed this desire, this kind of urge to try and acquire a new knowledge or skill. And I was debating on either learning a new foreign language or taking a short online course that is career related. I ended up picking learning a foreign language and chose Korean without any special reason, really. With how massive K-pop and dramas are, and I mean them literally being global right now, the obvious reason I think you would assume is that my indulgence in Korean media influenced my decision to make an attempt at teaching myself the Korean language. But sadly, you would be wrong to assume that. I was probably scrolling through videos online when I came across clips of K-dramas and like K-pop idols, when I thought to myself, hey, here's a language I'd never think of, right? But looking back now, I think me choosing Korean was subliminally implanted into my head, and what I mean by that is, I think I have talked about how before I never really engaged with Asian media in general. Not that I disliked it or anything, but I just simply grew up a non-viewer. But then there were instances such as back in 2023 when I was in uni, I got this roommate, right? And he'd watch Korean shows every night. I mean, only Korean shows every night. And also there was this time when I was making moving plans with a friend, and she suggested it be a Korean drama, and many more instances that I think made me subconsciously curious about Korea. Before the decision was made, I had just moved back home, and about a month or two during which I was in this strange state that I can't describe, but it felt like I couldn't do anything. Maybe because I never bothered to plan or what to do in such a situation. And so my main option, which felt like my only safe option, was to wait for something to happen and give me directions. I eventually started thinking of things I could afford to keep me active. Last year, February 24th, I began my lessons. It was so exciting, like I was super excited, and I wanted to do it so quickly because I thought I could. I then later realized that I was way in over my head, and some lessons would stick, but then some wouldn't, so it became this whole cycle of remembering new lessons but then forgetting the previous ones, and it became a little frustrating for me. It was disappointing, honestly, so I thought I'd take a break. I took a break, which went from days to weeks, then months, and now practically a year later, I'm here to give it another try. Learning Korean right now is me making an attempt at regaining my ability to acquire new knowledge and skills, or in simpler terms, just relearning. It's me giving myself a reason to speak more so that I can get to know my voice more and accept it. I get so excited when I learn a new word, so much so that I try to picture myself at a time when I'm finally able to speak and understand the language. I wonder what that would be like. But when I do forget or can't seem to understand, I beat myself up and wonder if eventually I'll give up on the idea completely. But regardless, my main goal is to regain my interest in learning, which I lost a long time ago. And I want to make mistakes and understand that it is natural and an essential part of learning. I don't want to be afraid of my mistakes.